Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up is this intriguing contest in division rivals. It's the Raptors up against the Vipers.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And the lineup for the Raptors looks like this. Fernando Muslera is the goalkeeper. Nemanja Vidic plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Lothar Matthäus plays alongside Ismael Benacer in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Thomas Brolin. And Vipers using width to good effect. Pulls it back. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Here's how it looks for the Vipers. Peter Schmeichel begins in goal. Carles Puyol plays alongside Lucio in central defence. David Beckham starts alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And up front, Karim Benzema plays with Lionel Messi. Well, after months of speculation, we finally see Marquinhos wearing his new colours. A wonderful talent, but what do you think we might see from him today, Stuart?
Well, I think he's a really good defender. He makes timely interceptions, he makes the right decisions about when to squeeze up and when to drop off, and he's decent in the air. But he'll need to form an understanding with his teammates.
Oh, Stuart, they must score! And that is going to be a free kick. Carles Puyol. Benzema. Neymar. Oh, surely! And what a magical save it was! Played over. Well, that headed attempt was comfortably off target.
Yeah, it is off target, but credit to the defender. He just about did enough there.
An encouraging move from the Raptors. Benacer. Lucio. And on to Beckham. Can they jump in front? Easy save. And really pressing their opponents. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. And the danger cleared. Benacer. Lothar Matthäus. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Matthäus. Benacer. Di Marco. Will he play it in? And an astute piece of defending. And Neymar. Now with Messi. Well, it's the turn of the Raptors now. Beckham. And here he is, Lionel Messi. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Corner kick played in. And a relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Lionel Messi. Plenty of support here. Well, no danger now. Neymar. On to Messi. Benzema. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. And the clearance by Vidic.
Well, they so nearly took the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and I'm sure the goal will come.
Benzema. Delightful pass. Save, but still a chance. Oh, mopping up defensively.
Well, you have to think they're going to take the lead at some point, because they're really looking dangerous at the moment.
Yes, in the mood to exert more pressure. Takes aim! Oh, fine stop. So the corner played into the box and knocked out of there. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Thomas Brolin. Carlos Alcaraz. Bennacer. Alcaraz. And the Raptors pushing forward with options available. Lothar Matthäus. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. And a goal kick given. Bennacer. Nahuel Molina. Thomas Brolin. The Raptors unable to retain possession. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Benzema. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Thomas Brolin. Real attacking intent from the Raptors. And he takes it on. And whipped into the box. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And couldn't quite keep the header down.
Well, he's attacked it well, made decent contact, but he couldn't keep it down enough, could he?
Karim Benzema. Benzema. And Benzema! Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though.
Well, I think they've played really well today, but unless they take one of these chances, it will count for nothing. Just look at those stats. They need to make the breakthrough and make it quickly.
Yes, you definitely get that feeling as they go to work once more. Looking for the right angle. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Bennacer. Well, a textbook interception. Di Marco. Lothar Matthäus. And Neymar. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Who's going to get on the end of it? Clearance left a bit to be desired. He'll have a go here! And diving to thwart him. Well, behind for another corner. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. And a simple clearance, a good one. Benassa. Mateus. Can they convert? And he couldn't bag the first goal of the contest.
Well, I can't believe he's missed the target there. That's a poor finish.
Walker. Messi in the vicinity. And stopping the danger. Benassa. Now with Brolin. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Brolin. Barella. Good vision. Can he get onto this? And a very good challenge. Federico Di Marco. Just 15 minutes remaining. Lothar Matthäus. Marquinhos. Now with Brolin. Oh, in with a chance! And what a magical save it was! Delivering it. And efficient defending. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? And delivered into the box. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Messi. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Well, they have to pay attention. Just fizzled a bit when it promised to be something special. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. And over it comes. And the corner far too close to the goalkeeper. Benassa. Federico Di Marco. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Benassa. Not a great pass. Lionel Messi. Well, a goal at this stage could be decisive. Benzema. He knew he had to make the tackle and did.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Well, not quite the header he had in mind, and the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Mateus. Benassa. And he's in. And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report, defences on top. And Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle. There was a lot of endeavour, some good defending, but not enough attacking quality, and that's why we didn't get any goals.